I bet you could make it another.
Oh, you give me ill counsel.
Oh, put your grace in your pocket, sir, for this once, and let your flesh and blood obey it.
Well, I will be so much a sinner as to be a double dealer. There's another. If you can tell your lady I am here to speak with her, and bring her along with you, it may awake my bounty further.
Marry, sir, I go, sir. But I would not have you to think that my desire of having is a sin of covetousness. But, as you say, let your bounty take a nap, and I will awake it anon.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well, yet when I saw it last, it was besmeared as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war, with which such scatheful grapple did he make with the most notable ships in our fleet. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonio. Here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in private rabble did we apprehend him.
He did me kindness, sir, drew on my side, though in conclusion put strange speech upon me.
Notable pirate, thou salt-water thief! What foolish boldness brought thee to thy mercies, whom in terms so bloody and so dear hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess on base and ground enough Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither, that most ungrateful boy there by your side, by the root seas enraged and foamy mouth did I redeem. A wreck past hope he was. His life I gave him, and did there to add my love without retention or restraint, all in his dedication. For his sake I did expose myself, pure for his love, into the dangers of this adverse town. To defend him when he was beset, where, being apprehended his false cunning, not meaning to partake with me in danger, taught him to face me out of his acquaintance, and deny me mine own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 months before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy. Both day and night did we keep company.
But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath tended upon me. But more than none, take him aside. Oh, here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth.
What would my lord, but that he may not have, wherein Olivia makes him serviceable? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam,
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord.
my lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What to perverseness? You, uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul, the faithfulest offering, hath pledged that ere devotion tendered. Oh, what shall I do?
Even what it please, my lord, that shall become him.
Why should I not? Had I the heart to do it, kill what I love? A savage jealousy that sometimes savors nobly. But hear me this. Since you to non-regardance cast my faith, and since I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this your minion, whom I know you love, and whom by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come away, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most joking, apt and willing to do you rest 1,000 deaths to a die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more by all Moors that e'er I shall love wife. If I do feign you witnesses above, punish my life for tainting of my love. I be detested! How am I beguiled? Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself, has it been so long?
Cough on the Holy Mother!
Come away, boy.
Cesario, husband! Stay.
Husband?
I, husband, can he that deny?
Her husband, sirrah!
My lord, not I!
Alas, it is the basis of thy fear that makes thee strangle thy propriety. Fear not, dear Cesario, take thy fortunes up, be that thou knowest thou art, and then thou art as great as that thou fearest. Oh, welcome, father. Father, I charge thee by thy reverence here to unfold what thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love. A
wonder of your hand, attested by the holy quos of wish, strengthened by interchangement of your rings, and all the ceremony of this compact, sealed in my function by my testimony.
Oh, thou dissembling, come. Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do
Oh, do not swear, hold little faith, for thou hast too much fear.
For the love of God, a sergeant! What presently do, Sir Toby?
What's the matter?
He has broken my head across and has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. For the love of God, your help!
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman one, Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman Cesario.
Odds lightly, here he is! You broke my head across for nothing.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I bespoke you fair and hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. Here comes Sir Toby too, halting. You shall hear more. And if he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you other gates than he did.
How now, gentlemen? How is't with you?
That's all one. Has hurt me, and there's end unto it. Sot, did it see Dick Surgeon, Sot?
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby. An hour gone.
Then he's a rogue, and a pansy measures paving. I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him, who hath made this havoc with them?
I'll help you, Sir Toby, for we'll be trussed together. Help, will you? An ass head, and a cox, and a knave, a thin-faced knave, a go!
Get him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
I am sorry, madam, I have hurt your kinsman, but had it been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive it hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one. Thou, whether thus a lady go?
One face, one voice, one habit, and two persons? A natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonio! Oh, my dear Antonio, how the hours have racked and tortured me since I have lost thee.
Sebastian, are you?
Hearest thou of that, Antonio?
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft in two is not more twin than these two creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
I stand there? I never had a brother, nor can there be that deity in my nature of here and everywhere. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countrymen? What name? What parentage?
Oh, Messeline. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother, too. And so went he suited to his watery tomb. If spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fright
A
us.
spirit I am not indeed. Were you a woman, as the rest goes even, I should let my tears fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow.
And so had mine.
And died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
That record is vivid in my soul. He indeed finished his mortal act on that day. He made my sister 13
I
years.
am that Viola. Which, to confirm, I'll bring you to a captain in this town where lie my maiden weeds, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this noble count.
So comes it, lady, that you have been mistook. But nature to her bias drew in that. You would have been contracted to a maid. Nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and a man.
Be not amazed. Right noble is his blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true. I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times thou shouldst never love a woman so much as me.
And all those sayings will I overswear, and all those swearings keep true in my soul.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
Now, as thou lovest me, let me see Malvolio's letter.
Good Master Fabian, grant me another request.
Anything.
Do not desire to see this letter.
This is to give a dog, and in recompense desire my dog again.
Alas, now I remember me. Fetch Malvolio hither. They say, poor gentleman, he is much distract. How does he, sirrah?
Truly, madam, He does as well as a man in his case may do. Has here a letter to you. I should have delivered it to you this morning, but as a madman's epistles are no gospels, so skill's not much when they are delivered.
Open it and read it.
Look then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord, madam!
How now art thou mad?
Oh, madam, I do but read madness, and your ladyship will have it as it ought to be. You must allow vox.
Prithee read it, you sirrah.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness, have I the benefit of my senses. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on. Think of me as you please, I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury, the madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
See him delivered, Fabian, bring him hither. My lord, so please you these things for the thought on, to think me as well a sister as a wife. One day shall crown the alliance on it here at my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him, so much against the mettle of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding. And since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this point forward be your master's mistress.
A sister, you are she.
Is this the madman?
Come now, Malvolio.
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Maybe you have. Pray you peruse that letter. You must not deny it is your hand. Write from it if you can, in hand or phrase, or say, 'tis not your seal, not your invention.
You can say none of this. Well, grant it then, and tell me, in the clear modesty of honor, why you have given me such a clear light of favor, why you have suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gall that e'er invention played on. Tell me, why?
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though I confess much like the character, but out of question, 'tis Mariah's hand. I do bethink me it was she first told me thou wast mad. Prithee, be content. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon thee. But when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak, and let no quarrel nor no brawl come to taint the condition of this present hour. Most freely I confess myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio here. Mariah writ the letter at Sir Toby's great importance, whereof in recompense he hath married her.
Alas, poor fool, how they baffled thee.
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. I was once Sir in this interlude, one Sir Topus, sir, but that's all one. By the Lord, fool, I am not mad. But do you remember, madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And you smile not, he's gagged. And thus the whirligig of time brings in his revenge.
I'll be revenged on the whole like you.
And most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. A solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. In the meantime, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. Cesario, come, for so you shall be while you are a man, but when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress, and his fancy's queen.
When that I was a little tiny boy with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, a foolish thing was but a toy. For the rain, it raineth every
still had drunken heads, for the rain it raineth every day. A great while ago the world begun with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, but that's all one, our play is done, and we'll strive to please you every day.
To do this play for forever, and I was just waiting for the right group of students to do it with, and this was absolutely the perfect timing, I think, and you would never know it from where we started. But they did it, and I'm so proud of them, and I'm so proud of our Tech Theater crew who came together and built this beautiful set and going with it. So alas, all good things must come to an end, but thank you all so much for coming. If you'd like to take pictures with the cast, we're going to hang out on the set for a little while, and then we're going to get them out of costume, and then there's some celebratory closing night cake, which is a bit of a tradition. So if you can stay for that, please come by and grab some cake, and yeah, just celebrate these guys because they are awesome and I love them.